Welcome out to BB&T Ballpark, second game in the four-game series. An exciting game last night between the Knights and the Gwinnett Stripers. 27 runs combined, 32 hits. This is game two in the four-game series. As part of our celebrity series, glad to welcome back to BB&T Ballpark, Denny McLain. Welcome back, Denny, to
Mike,
Charlotte.
good to be here. Good to be here. I guess I missed the pitching duel last night, huh?
Yes, that was quite the duel. Luis Robert, the White Sox prospect, in his debut, kind of like your minor league debut, except he was a hitter, you're a pitcher. He had 2 home runs, went 3 for 5, 7 RBI, and a grand slam. But you played in the big leagues for 10 seasons. Your first big league year was 1963. Now, everybody knows probably that you grew up in Chicago, but you started out in the White Sox organization, and it turned out to be kind of fortuitous that they left you under the waivers for the Tigers.
It was a miracle. What happened was I signed with the White Sox. There were 3 of us that were involved in this signing. Myself, Dave DeBuscher, the Hall of Fame basketball player and Hall of Fame president in the NBA at one time. And a guy named Bruce Howard, who was gone to Villanova College, a hell of a pitcher, by the way, in college, and didn't quite have a good fastball, but you know he could pitch. He came out of college pitching already. So, and the only thing I had going for me was a fastball. That's all. It was a fastball, and I threw strikes. So they could only protect 2 out of 3 guys, first-year players. So what they did was DeBuscher they knew they were going to keep because they gave him 70 grand.
Right.
Bruce, they gave the same amount of money that I got, was $17,500. And that was a lot of money back in the 60s. So they pitched us against each other on a Saturday morning at 11 o'clock, and we were told before the game whoever lost was going to be put on waivers. Yeah. And the first guy up for the White Sox that morning was, I pitched for the Scribinis, as we call them, the guys that probably were never going to play in the big leagues, and Bruce pitched on the big club. Yeah. And the first pitch of the ball game that I threw was a home run hit by Dave, God, what was his name? Dave, isn't that something? I just forgot his name. I will remember it here in a second. And he had a lot of home runs in the big leagues. And this one went forever. I mean, it went from Sarasota, probably in Orlando, it landed. And I got beat 1-0. Yeah. We both pitched 9 innings. I think I struck out 15 or 16, and he struck out about the same. And then within 20 minutes after the game was over, the farm director, Glenn Miller, came down along with Lopez, who was the manager, and said to me, listen, the Detroit Tigers have just drafted you. It's probably not the best move in the world for you. He said, because they're going through a terrible transition right now, but you know what? Things will work out if they're supposed to work out. Well, thank God. I mean, the way this one worked out, it couldn't have got any better. And
at 19, you're in the big leagues with the Tigers, and you had a pretty memorable first game.
My first ball game in the organization. Well, actually, that was in the White Sox. The two firsts. Number one, the first ball game I ever pitched in the White Sox organization, I threw a no-hitter.
That's right,
Struck out 16, won 1-0. And then the next memorable moment was when I was playing with Detroit, and my first game I ever pitched in the major leagues was against the Chicago White Sox. Well, you know the story there.
Right.
We win 4-3. I go 9 innings, strike out 10 or 11. And by the way, I hit a home run.
You were like only one of 6 pitchers in your teens to hit a home run.
Right, and the thing about it is, it's the last home run I ever hit too. In fact, I had, I see statistics all the time whereby I had 5 or 6 doubles and 2 or 3 triples. I don't remember any of them because I can tell you there was one other extra base hit I remember. It was a triple, and I thought it was a home run. I hit it in center field in L.A., and I went into my home run trot right away, and here I get all the way to first base, and people are chasing the ball. And I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? Run, dummy, run, dummy. So slid in, and this was my 29th win. And I had a slide into third base and tore the hell out of my right knee. And then everybody was, Jesus, is he going to pitch again? Is he going to pitch again? Hell yeah, we're going to pitch again one more time.
You're also one of the last pitchers, you're the last pitcher to have over 30 wins in a season. That's probably something we'll never see again.
Probably never see again. The game has changed so dramatically. You know, they're putting all these new things in. They want to now use the ghost to call balls and strikes. They want you to be able to steal first base.
Right.
I mean, this is the dumbest, craziest stuff I've ever seen. You know what? One thing about it when they start proposing all this craziness is that it gets people to talk about the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with talking about the game. If there's any one thing they've done over the last 20 years, since the strike anyway, it is the fact that we talk a lot more about Major League Baseball than we ever have before. And I'm just afraid they're going to do something really stupid next year. They're talking about already going out on strike after the 2020 season. If they do that, it doesn't get any dumber than that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that have happened in the last couple of years that are dumb, and I won't go into them because I got a list.
You got a list.
But I got to tell you something. If our guys go out on strike, this would be the dumbest thing. You listen, the major league players today are averaging $5.2 million. That's the minimum salary in the big leagues right now. And the minimum salary for a guy that walks on the field tonight in a White Sox uniform of Detroit for the first pitch ever in his life is $500,000 a year. How bad can life be?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh man.
Well, you're going to be here signing
autographs. I know it's not your
autographs.
kind of money, but
no,
you know,
that's right. Well, we all have to have our sacrifice, right?
Absolutely.
Well, I know you're going to be signing autographs. You also have your book here, which is looks pretty good. I told you I wasn't perfect, Denny McLain, so you'll have some of these up here in the concourse as well.
And we sold it for a movie. The movie is supposed to be out in 2021, and
nice.
We're really pleased with it. But we got a lot of stuff that, a lot of historical stuff.
Yeah. Who's going to play you in the movie?
I don't know yet. We know who we've been talking to, but we're not allowed to say it yet.
Gotcha.
But we're excited about the opportunity. We really are.
Well, we're glad you're here, and welcome back to Charlotte.
It's my pleasure. We have a great time in Charlotte. I get in here probably 4 or 5 times a year, and it's great people, great city, and what a ballpark.
That's great. Denny McLain, thank you. More to come here on the Knights pregame show as you get ready for the Knights and the Stripers.